Tomorrow, some rain on the way for those of you who have been wishing for some rain, and actually some decent things happening as far as our long-term forecast goes, with our series of fronts continuing in October. Current temperatures in the lower 80s. Our highs today were mainly middle 80s. And again, on satellite and radar, we're looking quiet, just mostly clear conditions for tonight, with that front finally passing through, but the effects really being felt later tonight and especially tomorrow. Here are the next 8 hours. You can see our temperatures just dropping through the 70s. And then tonight, north of the lake, look for lows in the middle 50s, maybe even some lower 50s there. So much cooler than we have been in the past couple mornings, and mostly clear skies. South of the lake, lows about 66 or so, but away from the city could easily be closer to about 60. And then tomorrow, I would say superb Sunday weather. Highs near 80 degrees, maybe topping out near 81 or 82, but cooler than what we've had today in the middle to upper 80s. Very dry air is going to be moving in, so that it will be very pleasant for the Saints game, whether you're tailgating ahead of time in the 70s or after, when we'll hit our highs around 80. Also, tomorrow night, we will have a full moon, our full October moon, and there will also be very bright Jupiter. Some people have been asking us, what's that bright star around the moon lately? And it is Jupiter in the evening. Just look east, southeast at nightfall. Shouldn't be able to miss the beautiful full moon as it rises, and it already is looking good, by the way, I thought last night, and it will look nice tonight, but officially is full Sunday night. Talking about the tropics, look at Julia. It has just now become a hurricane this evening. Winds right at 75 miles per hour, so a Category 1 hurricane at this point, and it is continuing, moving pretty fast to the west, approaching the coast of Nicaragua, with a landfall expected tonight or very early tomorrow morning. Note, we are expecting that likely overnight to make its landfall right in the central part or middle part of the east coast of Nicaragua. Even by tomorrow afternoon, although it will weaken quickly, it could still be a tropical storm as it passes close to Managua, the capital, and then moves out into the eastern Pacific and continues weakening. Interestingly, it's kind of similar to that track that Bonnie took, if you remember, early July this year. The yellow track is Bonnie, the blue track is Julia so far, and Bonnie made landfall in the southern part of Nicaragua and then continued out and strengthened over the eastern Pacific. Now, look at the models for Julia. They were yesterday even bringing it a little farther to the north, now looking like good consensus, just taking it on this track, paralleling the coast of Central America in the Pacific and the coast of Mexico. Hurricane season so far, we've had 10 named storms with Julia. We just had 4 hurricanes. Actually, Julia does make it 5, need to update that, and 2 major hurricanes, Fiona and Ian. These are the average numbers for this point in October. At this point, we would have had 11, 5, and 2 named storms, hurricanes, major hurricanes. If you just look at the 30-year average of the numbers, last year at this time, we had almost double in every category. And also looking at accumulated cyclone energy, just another way to talk about how active this season has been. That takes into account not just the number of storms, but how strong they are and how long they last. This year so far, we're at 80. An average year at this time is 100. So we're only at 80%. So a below average season so far. And after Julia, there's nothing on the horizon set to form in the next several days at least. So good news there. Rain chances move in Wednesday into Thursday with our next front. We might pick up a ½ inch to maybe an inch of rain with a few showers and storms then.